Hochul and NYPD working to add hundreds of cops to New York subway system. Every subway train in New York City will have a uniformed police officer on board between 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. daily, Governor Kathy Hochul said during her State of the State address on Tuesday, adding that other major safety measures are coming to the city's transit system this year. The governor said she is working with the NYPD to increase patrol on platforms and trains, including the police presence on every in service overnight overnight train. Approximately 750 NYPD officers will be stationed across New York City, with an additional 300 in the train cars themselves. According to Hochul, the extra enforcement will prioritize 30 subway stations and transit hubs that account for 50% of crime in the transit system. It is not clear right now which daytime trains will receive extra security or when the initiative will start. Overnight trains will have police patrols on board for the next 6 months. But while welcoming the support from Albany, Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch said it was critical for the state to address surging recidivism that has created a revolving door in the criminal justice system that has allowed too many violent and repeat criminals back on the streets. The city's top cop applauded another announcement in Hochul's State of the State, the governor's support for new changes to discovery laws to help keep recidivist individuals locked up. The most efficient way to prevent crime and make people feel safe in the subway system is to assign more police resources there. This proposal will allow us to put more officers on the trains, including 2 officers on every overnight train, Tisch said. I thank Governor Hochul for these proposed changes to discovery laws that have prevented us and district attorneys from keeping violent criminals off our subways, off our streets. The safety measures come after a spate of violent incidents that rocked New York City subways recently, included on New Year's Eve, when a man who was standing on the Uptown platform of the 18th Street station on the 1 line in Chelsea was pushed onto the subway tracks and struck by an oncoming train, nearly losing his life. Platform barriers, new turnstiles. Hochul will also provide the funding to install platform edge barriers at more than 100 additional stations by the end of 2025. As for which stations will get barriers, it all depends on feasibility. At least at first, Hochul will prioritize stations with standard car stopping positions in segments of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 FM, and 1 trains. These trains will be further prioritized at stations with higher ridership and island platforms. Keeping New Yorkers safe is my top priority, and that means making sure our subways feel safe and are safe for every single rider and worker, the governor said. No one should be in fear that they'll be a victim of crime as they commute to work, go to school, or enjoy a night out. That is why we're partnering with law enforcement, improving our infrastructure, and ensuring that New Yorkers struggling with mental illness get the support they need. Hochul said she will also invest in modern turnstiles in more than 20 stations in 2025, with more to come in 2026 to fight fare evasion. That's all I have to say for this video.